All right, we are live. Hello, Mr. Lewis. Hello, Mr. Budwinji. Hello, my friends. Thank you both for joining for the first two guys here. Let me make sure my voice is actually working. Could you please confirm if my microphone is working, if everything is working as it should be? Everything is working nicely, no errors whatsoever. The screen, everything is working very nice. I would love if you can guys, if you can confirm that. Yeah. All right, perfect. There is a little bit of delay. I can see that there is a little bit of delay. um I mean, on Twitch you can't really select the latency. You can't do that, but I think it will well, it will adjust itself in a moment. So yes, thank you so much for joining. Hello, Mr. Thomas. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for joining as well, my fight live stream. So I downloaded 10 awesome random cars from the from of course the Discord free live stream submitting page. In OBS you can it's set on automatic on my I think on my OBS. Yeah, it's a hello. It's okay, so it's working now. Okay, so it's getting better. All right, so it's adjusting itself. So hello, Mr. Maximo. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, Mr. Spazzy. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for joining as well. You guys are really awesome for joining. So again, I downloaded 10 awesome random cars from the from the live stream submitting page. And of course, as most of you already know, Automation Game got updated recently with new awesome things, new awesome fixes, and new improvement, of course, to on the game, which made it even more awesome. They fixed some of the issues and some of the bugs that were annoying us, but now the game is still full of bugs, but it's a lot better now than what it used to be, basically. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Hello, Mr. Triple M. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for joining as well. So yes, we were before I started this live stream, me and the VIP members were actually judging the cars for the Dakar challenge. Unfortunately, some got disqualified and some got accepted. So we are not done yet. We still have around 14 cars left to go through. But yeah, the results so far are really impressive. We are having so much fun. We got some really amazing looking cars, and some that were not entirely perfect, but yeah, we are going through them, and they are really awesome. And of course, good luck to everyone on the Dakar challenge. It's going to be really awesome. So this is Automation Game. All 10 cars are in. Let's open the sandbox mode. Obviously I have all the Steam Workshop mods, all of them updated to the latest version. No single mod left behind. All of them around 364 mod are currently running on my game, so we should have green flags all the way. So let's open the sandbox mode and see what's what. Here we go. All right. Well, we didn't pass with flying colors, unfortunately, but yeah, we do have a single car with a missing fixture for some reason. Although I do have every single mod on the Steam Workshop, all of them are in my game, none of them is missing, but yeah, we do have that. And well, this is basically the list. We have the Acura Concept Type S, Alfa Romeo 75 3-liter V6, the Avanti thing here. We have the Bezia Y6, the Habas RF. It says my crappy Ford Focus 1999 dirty. We have the Polyster, the Trackmate Hawk, the Vaz 2101, the Ukeo Dender 420G GSI Sleeper. All right, perfect. We have an awesome list, and we cannot wait to try them. So Mr. Matthew Triple M says, how do you install all modes? Did you install every one individually? Yes, every single one individually, one by one. One by one, Mr. Matthew. I went through all the list, and then after I downloaded every single one of them, I opened the automation launcher, because not every mod will work. A lot of the mods will be incompatible, basically. So every incompatible mode, basically, it will not work. So yeah, the, every single mod on the Steam Workshop is in. Some of them are working, some of them are not. Ah, Mr. Spazzy, thank you so much for subscribing using Twitch Prime. Thank you so much from all of my heart, my friend. So yes, let's see. This is the list for tonight, and now of course let's see what's what. Yeah, 10 cards. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right, let's start with the Avanti Repuala or something, PDC 5 ENCR. The engine name is Jetra V8 Interceptor. That's a very, very awesome name. 1971 beast indeed. Right, so let's see. I think because I've seen pictures of this beast, I think it's a police vehicle. I've seen pictures of it on the live stream submitting page, and it's gonna be really awesome because in the picture it looked like a true beast. So 303 horsepower, 6.8 liter V8 motor, overhead valve, natural aspirated 4-barrel. We have 3-speed automatic. We have, let's see, drivetrain front longitudinal rear-wheel drive ladder. All right. The car weighs 1660 kilos. That's a heavy car, but let's see how does it look. Yeah, that's more like it. Welcome to 1971 police force, or the police power. The car looks absolutely stunning. Wow, indeed. It looks like a nice replica of real amazing looking cars. Sweet. Wow, that's really awesome. So yeah, I love the grill, the headlights, the front bumper. It looks very, very 1970s, and the sirens, the speaker, everything looks absolutely identical, and I love that. I don't know, I'm not seeing any tail lights. I think maybe the missing mod is the tail light. I think tail lights maybe, or maybe they are in there somewhere. But it does look absolutely amazing. Very, very, very nice work, my friend, indeed. Wow, and I can see those lines. You see, guys, you see this white line? Now, this white line definitely took the creator a long time to do, maybe, or maybe is it? Let's see, is it in? Yeah, it's a fixture, as you can see, which basically took him forever to replicate and to do. So, can you imagine how much time it took him to do this line? Look at that; it looks absolutely stunning. Sweet. So let's check out the beating heart of it. 90 degrees V8 engine. We have a 6.8 liter or single or a push rod 2 valves per cylinder. Yeah, how big the mustache, indeed. Yeah, the mustache, how big it is, because in the 70s mustaches were a thing, especially on that police trooper, basically, or the police officer. Amazing. I mean, if we have the General Lee to chase, it will be amazing, an amazing chase scene with this thing. So, cast internals, obviously, as you can see, 7.7 to 1 compression ratio, 46 and the cam profile, single 4-barrel carb running on 92 octane. I mean, it does look like a real 1970s engine, you know, a police tuned V8 engine, as you can see. Yeah, 300 horsepower, 380 pound-feet of torque, reverse flow muffler, you know the deal, and it's really, really awesome. So, let's fire it up. Let's enjoy some 1970s love, and of course let's enjoy this beautiful V8 noise. Obviously, as you can see, the game got updated, so the headers, a lot of things, you know, got different type of materials. As you can see, the block, the header, you know, basically the metal got updated, the material metal, and it does look sweet now. So let's fire it up. Wow, this engine sounds like a true beast indeed. Yes, obviously there are some bugs basically. I mean, look at the lobes on that camshaft. Yeah, yeah, we do have some double lobe action, as you can see, which is a bug. They should the developers, they should really work on it even more. But you know, still, it looks absolutely stunning and it sounds like a true beast indeed. And I love it. It sounds really, really amazing. So the car looks amazing. The engine sounds like a beast. Let's see what kind of things we have. Also, it's rear-wheel drive, automatic 3-speed gearbox. Typical for the time period. Let's see. The final drive is wow, 3.0 to 1. Okay, that's a nice final drive for spinning the tires, doing burnouts, and all of that. 267 kilometers per hour. Limited top speed, open diff, obviously. We have medium compound tires, 40-inch rims, 215 front and rear, solid discs, rear drums. The typical 1970s performance tune basically. Cooling airflow, very nice. We have five full seats, premium interior, that's cool. Hydraulic power steering, advanced 60s, nice. Not super comfortable and also not super hard. Suspension, it's in between. It's not bad. The dampers are a bit hard, but springs are like medium, which is which is a bit unrealistic because 1970s police cars were really comfortable. Basically, these land yachts, these things were really comfortable. They drive like a boat basically, and they are super comfortable, super wallowy, and super wobbly also. So, this suspension setup is not really 1970s cop setup, but it's still cool. And it should drive nicely in BeamNG. So very, very nice work. All of this goodness cost $19,200. It can do 8 mpg, which is extremely thirsty. It's really, really not bad. 7.9 seconds from 0 to 100. Top speed 227. Very cool. 15 seconds quarter mile. That means 14.9 in BeamNG. I like it. It's really awesome. Let's export it to, of course, to BeamNG.drive and see what we have next. Now, guys, if you saw my latest YouTube video, which was the 318 LA Chrysler engine replica, or the boring into a Tuner Dream engine, I did mention in that video that I'm going to be, of course, showing you, or at least I'm going to be putting that engine in a car of some sort to test it on the quarter mile in BeamNG on the Friday live stream. And of course, I'm going to be showing you that later when we move on to BeamNG. Not only on the quarter mile, I'm going to be showing you some other usage for that beautiful Chrysler 318 LA V8. All right, so we finished from the cop car first. That's a very, very awesome start. Very, very awesome start indeed. And now, of course, let's see what we have next. Put it in a Lada. Wow. Yeah, that would be cool actually, because it's like the Lada is extremely light and that engine is extremely torquey. But yeah, I mean, I made actually a special car for it. And I hope that you will enjoy that when we move on to BeamNG. All right, the next one is called the Ukio Dender 420 GSI Sleeper. All right, Sleeper it is. So basically the car was made in 1983, but the tune on it is in 2020. The engine is called the JME 85S-1 Sleeper. So let's open it and see what we have. It's a Chrysler K platform knockoff. Wow, really? Okay. So 2020 tuned Ukio the Dender, that's the name of it. We have 344 horsepower, 2.5 liter inline 5. It's single overhead. It's turbocharged. It's front-wheel drive. 7-speed sequential. Wow, that's a strange combination. Very, very unique. Suspension McPherson up front, torsion beams in the back. Right. Oh, that's actually very neat. Wow, welcome back to the late 1970s, early 1980s looks. I like that. It does look very nice, actually. Wow, I like the badging. 420 GSI Limited, Ukio Dender. I love the badge. The badges do look amazing. The back also looks very, 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 very late 70s, early 80s. We have a tow bar or a tow hitch, basically. Wow, that's brilliant. Very nice work. Hello, Mr. Neris. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. Wow, that's not bad at all. Mr. Lewis says, will you be interested with a sedan that can do 430 kilometers per hour? Well, if it looks good, and if it can do that, you know, in a very, very stable and awesome, smooth way, yes, I'm really interested. But if it's not in the live stream yet, so we have to wait for the next live stream to see it, because I've already got the 10 cars. But yeah, you can keep working on it. If it looks amazing, if it drives in a smooth, beautiful way up to 430, yeah, we can check it out on the next live stream. So it does look great. It does, this one here looks very, very clean, very smooth, very nice, very efficient. You know, I'm talking about the looks basically. So let's check out the beating heart of it, the sleeper, or the engine that makes it a sleeper. So it's an inline 5 cast iron block, aluminium or aluminum cylinder head, single overhead camshaft, 4 valves, forged internals, very nice. 9.4 to 1, 83 on the cam profile. That's a high performance cam profile. DVT. All right, I will take a look at the window trim after we check out the engine. So the turbo is pretty neat, very nice. Multi-point EFI, very nice, very, very nice indeed. Although we do have a racing engine, you know, race intake, but still, and of course a straight through, you know, a straight pipe exhaust system. So it's gonna be loud. It's not gonna be quiet. But look at that, I like it. Turbo kicks on at 2,800 RPM, which is very nice. Power peaks at 7,600 RPM. Very nice work. Look at that, dude. Look at that beast over there. All right, so the loudness is 65.8, so it's not gonna be quiet. And yeah, so let's just you know, just in case, let's lower the volume a little bit, so you know our ears, you know, won't bleed. And also, guys, check out the header and the turbine action, because Automation developers did update the header material and the turbine material so they can glow in a realistic way when you tuned your engine perfectly. If your engine is low on power, they will not glow that much, basically like real life. But if you are running a beast of an engine, they will glow hard. So let's check out what they actually did with the materials here. So let's fire it up, lower your volume a little bit, and wow. Wow, what an engine indeed. So guys, I'm reading that some of you are facing like a stream lagging problem. I just opened the stream on my phone and let's see. Wow, it's actually not lagging at all. So you might actually want like to reload the page maybe, or like exit and get back in, because I'm actually, you know, I'm actually watching the stream also on my phone and like there's no lag whatsoever. So you might want to do that, because sometimes it does happen, you know, you need to go outside, close the stream and get back in, and it will work, you know. So try that first, because I mean really there is no lag whatsoever here, you know, on my phone basically. So yeah, what an engine. It does sound amazing, and I love the new glowing system. It makes it really, really realistic, because this engine is only running like 340 horsepower, but it glows in a very, very nice realistic way. It's not glowing like a light bulb as it used to be. I mean, I miss the light bulb you know, headers in the past, when I used to make them melt. But now it's more real, and I like it. The game is becoming more and more real. Sweet, sweet work. And yes, it's too loud because we are running race intake and a straight pipe exhaust system. No catalytic converters, no mufflers. It's just a pipe basically, and well, race intake. So no restrictions whatsoever. Yeah. So all right, it works now. That's great. That's great to know. So yeah, the engine is pretty much awesome, and I think I know why is it called a sleeper, because 340 horsepower. That's brilliant. Sequential gearbox, which is a strange option, but it's good enough. I mean, I prefer manual, but still good. Gear limited slip diff. Semi-slick tires. That's a brave touch. I like that. 15-inch rims, carbon ceramic brakes. This thing is gonna be awesome in BeamNG. Absolutely awesome. Suspension is pretty wow. Suspension is very hard, extremely hard suspension. But on the track, this thing will be like a front-wheel drive track weapon basically. All of this goodness cost $33,300. It's not comfortable at all. It's very sporty, somewhat drivable, very safe, and somewhat prestigious. Surprisingly reliable. It can do 11 mpg, so it's really not bad. 5.1 seconds from 0 to 100, quarter mile, and 13.3 means 12 and a half maybe in BeamNG. So it's really awesome. Nice work. The car looks absolutely sweet. Late 70s, early 80s looks. Family grandfather station wagon with a 340 horsepower beast under the hood. Wow, indeed. Okay, so you said it's lagging again. Would you like to, reduce the quality, a little bit? Maybe you can try and reduce the quality, from like 720 to maybe 480 or something like this. Maybe it can work better. Yeah, I mean, yes, Mr. Lewis, it can be a bit of an issue going front-wheel drive with a sequential gearbox, and yeah, it could be a bit of an issue, but who knows? Maybe it's maybe it can work perfectly, so who knows? All right, so let's see. We finished from the Yukio Dender. It's a very nice, sweet looking car. I would love to see this stock version of it. I mean, yes, this is the sleeper obviously, but I would love to see what kind of a stock engine it came with from the factory in 1983 with. Was it like a 4-cylinder, a lazy V8 maybe? I don't know. I would love to see the original one. All right, so the next one, which was a surprise actually when I saw it, because I made a similar one, but I think I'm a little modern than the 1971 model, the Vaz 2101. I mean, I don't exactly know the numbers, the model number, but I made something with the same family in the past, and when I saw this one, I was like, I really need to have it. I really need to drive it, because I just love how these things were made. They were very simple. There's nothing going on. It's just mechanical, simple. It was basic. It was nice, and well, some people would call it reliable. Some people would call it unreliable. So, but yeah, it's one of those cars that you don't really want to own one, but you want to test it, at least once in your lifetime. So here it is, the Vaz 2101 1971 model. Yeah, I prefer the manual more, Mr. Lewis, but yeah. Right, so this is the 1971 Vaz 2101, basically a 55 horsepower or 55 and a half horsepower, 1.2 liter inline 4 single overhead camshaft. Let's see, compression ratio 8.4 to 1, natural aspirated 2-barrel carb. It's rear-wheel drive, 4-speed manual, double wishbone, solid axle coils in the back. So it's really sweet. So let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, wow, that definitely brings back, this definitely brings back a lot of memories. Yeah, because I made one in the past, but the one that I made, I remember it used to have like I forgot, square headlights or maybe circular, but not in this shape. Wow, my friend. Dude, look at the badge. Wow, this guy actually went all out with the logos, the fixture. It does look like the real deal. The bumper, the badge. All right, now guys, um, I want to say something. A lot of people when they are making like a Russian car or like a Soviet Union car or whatever, they do guys. All of you guys are using this license plate, right? And I don't know if you do know this or not, but there is actually Arabic in the middle here. So I don't know if this is actually not I don't know if this is like a Russian plate or a UAE plate, but this is Arabic in the middle. Yeah, this is Arabic. It's called تشغيل آلي, which means automatic turns on, you know, automatic ignition or something like this. You know, something like this. So yeah, it's called تشغيل آلي. It's called تشغيل آلي, which means automatic work or automatic job or automatic ignition, something like this basically. Something automatic, you know. But yeah, this is Arabic. This is not Russian. No, this is automation. This is, it says ATMN, which is automation, but above it, this is Arabic. I promise you, hand on my heart, this is Arabic. So yeah, maybe this Lada was sold in, I don't know, the UAE or Qatar or something, but this is 100% an Arabian license plate. But yeah, it's still awesome. It's still awesome, and I like that. I like it. I mean, even if it does, even if it does say automation in Russian, I like that. I like that. But I don't know why. I don't know why the automation developers, made a mix between Russian and Arabic in the middle. Wow, I don't know why did they actually do that. But yeah, it's cool. I like it, and I did use this license plate on my Ferrari replica because it's in Arabic. That means that's really awesome. Sweet. I can show it to you actually. I can show you the meaning of it on my Discord. I can write this in Google Translation, and you can actually know what it means if you want me to show you that in automation. Sorry, on Discord. Sorry, I can write it in Google Translation, and you can actually know what it means. So let's see. The car does look like the real deal, and I love it because it looks like the real one. This special burgundy red, and the tail lights, and of course this beautiful badge in the back, the beautiful badge up front. It's really awesome. Yeah, no one doesn't know. Yeah. No one wants to know that, but still, if you're interested in that. Right, look at that. Mr. Lewis actually translated that to Arabic. Okay, so when you translate English to Arabic using Google Translation, it will not really sound like 100% Arabic. Like anyone, if anyone that if anyone tries to read the translation in Arabic, it will look actually hideous. But it will be hideous. But it's like the official Arabic. It's not the street Arabic basically. But it's really awesome. Thank you for doing that. It's awesome. Yeah, Google Translation sucks sometimes. Yeah. I really don't know. I genuinely, Mr. Matthew Triple M, I genuinely don't know. This red stripe with the 5, I really don't know which country. But something special, obviously. Some sort of special country with Russian and Arabic as its main language. I don't know, something special like this. But still, amazing car. I love it. The car is sweet, it's replica, and it's really awesome. It's the automation land, yeah. All right, so let's see what we have here. Let's see what kind of engine we are looking at. So it's an inline 4 cast block and aluminum cylinder head. That's awesome. Overhead valve or overhead cam, sorry, and it's 2 valves per cylinder. That's very sweet. Cast internals. 8.5 to 1, 45 on the cam profile, running on regular 91. Performance, single 2-barrel carb. Sweet. Wow, okay, so short cast headers, 1.5-inch exhaust diameter, twin reverse flow mufflers, and yes, it's a 4-cylinder, my friend. It's a 1.2 liter inline 4 engine, single overhead camshaft, 2 valves per cylinder, and a single 2-barrel carb, as you can see, with performance intake, running on 91 regular octane fuel. So let's fire it up and enjoy the 55 horses. Wow. So it's a nice, you know, mainstream engine basically. There is nothing special going on. It's a basic 4-cylinder, 2 valves per cylinder, but you know, it's not really a bad engine. It sounds good. It makes decent amount of torque, you know, for a 2-barrel carb for a 1971 model. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And let's see what we have. So obviously it's rear-wheel drive, manual, 4-speed. And yeah, 19.5 seconds from 0 to 100. It's obviously it's not a sports car, obviously. Open diff. Wow, look at that. So we have a little bit of oversteer, hard long life tires, 13-inch rims, 155 front and rear, solid discs, rear drums. Yeah, yes indeed. Wow. Okay, so yeah, drums, solid disc up front. The brakes are actually not that bad. Aerodynamics, well, there's no aerodynamics whatsoever. Just a solid basically box with a nice engine in it. Let's see, standard interior, no power steering obviously. So yeah, there's nothing really going on. It's a basic 4-door sedan from the 70s. There is nothing really going on. It's just standard car, standard interior, 4-speed manual. There is nothing really special going on. But what the cool thing behind the cool thing with these Ladas or these Vazas, that these things are actually rear-wheel drive. So I mean, yeah, that's a nice thing. I mean, they have a rear diff basically, so you can have a little bit of fun, you know, around some corners, you know. But you know, it's a lot better than a front-wheel drive version of it basically. So you know, it's not bad. I read phonograph, so wrong. Yeah. So okay, all of this goodness cost $11,700, which is very, very affordable. It can do 16.8 mpg. That's not bad for a 1970s car. It's very drivable. Basically, anyone can get in and drive. It's somewhat sporty, somewhat comfortable, not much prestigious, and it's not bad. It's actually safe. It's reliable. Good. It's very nice, actually. It's not bad at all. Yeah, and they are so easy to fix. Yeah, that's correct. Anyone can actually get in under the hood and start fiddling with the engine and they start replacing things and fixing things. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that what really makes these things. I mean, obviously they are hideous looking. They are not that pretty, but people love to own them because they keep going and going and going because they are easy to work on. Parts are like everywhere, and they are very, very affordable, and they get nice fuel mileage or nice fuel efficiency. They are not bad, and they drive in a normal way. And I've seen people, and I don't know what was the inspiration, but I've seen videos of people actually tuning them. Like I've seen people engine swapping them, turbocharging them, supercharging them, putting nitrous oxide on them, making track cars, drift cars, drag racing versions of these things. So not only normal people are buying them, also like, you know, young people are getting them and they are tuning them and having fun with them. So it's the immortal vehicle basically. All right, let's export this this beautiful piece of history, and let's see what we have next. Yeah, they are cheap, affordable. They get the job done. They don't ask for much. You know, they get nice fuel mileage, and they are pretty reliable. I mean, if you do take care of them, they are pretty reliable. They are not bad, actually. They do rust a lot, but if you do take care of them, so yeah, you can actually expect them to live like a yeah. And the cool thing is, not only they are popular like in Russia or East Europe. I remember in 2010, which was the last time that I visited Damascus, Syria, but my hometown basically. And I remember I've seen a couple of them, not this model, the modernized version of it basically. I think it was the 80s or something, or maybe 90s one. So yeah, I remember I've seen a couple of them back home in the end. So yeah, no, they are not that popular. They are not only they are popular in East Europe, so people are starting to importing them basically in Egypt, in Syria, and Lebanon. So yeah, they are not bad. People actually are buying them like everywhere, and they are cheap. They get the job done, and they are not bad. I mean, obviously, I would never own one. I would love to drive one to see, what's the fuss behind them. But owning one, I don't know. I'm not sure, unless of course I have some crazy plans to do with it. But I would love to get in behind the wheel of one of these things and give it a go maybe someday if I had the chance. All right, very nice work, my friend, on this beautiful piece of history. And now, of course, let's see what we have next. All right, so the next one, Supercar Blondie made a video about it. I think I've seen it. I've seen a picture of it on Facebook, but I haven't seen it yet. Yeah. All right. So the next beast is from 2012. It's called the TrackMate Hawk. 450 clone tuning. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Oh my god, I forgot to send the link of the live stream to... Okay, just a moment, because I forgot to send the link of the live stream to my friend because he wants to join and watch basically, and I forgot to do that. There we go. I sent him the link. All right, I'm live, and okay, here we go. What's that? Oh my god, guys, guys who watch car throttle videos, they just released a video on YouTube. It's called 200 pounds cheap car challenge. My god, these guys are going lower and lower and lower with prices, or with the budget. They started with like 5,000, then 1,000, then 500, and now it's 200. Wow. All right, so I sent the link to my friend, and now of course, let's see. It's called the TrackMate Hawk. 2012. You have 500 horsepower, 4.5 liter V12. It's turbocharged, direct fuel injection. It's rear-wheel drive, 6-speed sequential, double wishbone multi-links, carbon fiber body, light HS steel chassis. So let's check it out. Oh, hello. Wow, that's cool actually. Wow, that's cool actually. That's not bad. That's actually cool. How much time and effort he did to make the glass actually see-through. Wow, that's not bad. So that's really not that bad. I like it. It looks aggressive, it looks sweet, and yeah. So let's check out the beating heart of it. So we have a 4.5 liter V12, double overhead and VVL, blah blah blah. Cast iron crankshaft, forged internals basically, 9.6 to 1. Okay, I mean he's not using all the octane. we do have still we do still have like 1.3 extra octane points if he's using 95. The turbos are not that brilliant, unfortunately, but yeah, the engine is not that brilliantly tuned, unfortunately. The engine, I mean, the engine can actually use some extra work to get better, but no, not bad, not bad. So let's fire it up. It's a twin turbocharged V12 basically. So let's see what's what. Sweet. Wow, this V12 is actually a screamer. Wow, not bad. Although it's quiet, but it does make some nice noise. So this thing is rear-wheel drive, 6-speed sequential, gear limited slip diff, semi-slick tires, 18-inch rims, 255 to 85 are the tires. Very nice brakes, very nice downforce. Wow, seating are a bit compact. I like that. That's very nice, actually. Not bad at all. All of this goodness cost 128,000 bucks, 20 mpg. The car is very drivable, very sporty, a little bit comfortable, very prestigious, very safe, very reliable. Wow, that's surprising. Actually, that was surprising. It's very reliable. It's fuel efficient. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Wow. Top speed 303 kilometers per hour, 4.6 seconds from 0 to 100. Wow, that's cool actually. Very nice work indeed. Yeah, look at how many fixtures we have going on. Sweet. Right, so far so good. I mean, I'm really enjoying those amazing cars. You guys are really you guys so far you guys are you really done it tonight with those amazing cars so far. Right, so yeah, I really cannot wait to see what's more to come. So guys, how's your Friday going? What did you do today? Like, are you planning on doing something crazy? Are you studying? Are you working? Or actually, were you working? Were you studying before the live stream? What's your your Friday ritual basically, or what were you doing basically? Let's see what are your crazy plans on this beautiful Friday. Well, yeah, why not? I mean, my brother loves to play Grand Theft Auto Online, like, and I'm not joking. He loves that game so much, and I always go online and play with him. So, I mean, yes, I mean, we did everything together, me and him. We did every single mission, every single heist, every single crazy thing on the game. We do own basically a lot of things. CEOs, motorcycle club, casino, no, sorry, not casino, nightclub, arcade, and a bunker, a hangar, and you name it, we own it. So yeah. So yes, we played Grand Theft Auto a lot, me and my little brother. Yes, you can join us. Why not? You can join us later. I mean, obviously, if he's still awake, because it's a bit late here. So if he's asleep, then we need to make it on another time. But yeah, of course, anyone guys, if you do want to join us, on playing Grand Theft Auto Online, I can, of course, I can let you know always on Discord if you're interested in that. I can always let you know on Discord that I'm going to play Grand Theft Auto Online with my brother, and of course you can of course join us. Pour water on him. He's 15 years. He's 15, so he might punch me in the face, but still. So yeah, let's see. We finished exporting this beautiful car here, and now let's see what we have next. Yeah, so we can actually do, we can play together. We can do a heist together. We can do anything. Okay, just a moment. I'm receiving some nice messages. Just a moment. Just a moment. Right, so alright gentlemen, so we finished the Trackmate Hawk. Now let's check out the next one. It's called the Polestar 1, basically 600 horsepower, 1000 Newton meter. Right, so okay, just a moment. I'm chatting with someone, and I mean, I know the timing is bad. I should actually chat later, but it's like one in a lifetime, you know, chance to chat with this awesome person. So just a moment. Yeah, okay, I'm live. Okay, just a moment, just a moment. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, just a moment. Throw the hammer down. Let them know that you are interested and send. Perfect. Okay, let's wait for the results. All right, gentlemen. Sorry about that. And now, of course, let's see. We have the Polestar 1, basically, which is a 600 horsepower beast. It's had a 4.7 liter V8 engine. It's twin turbocharged. Fuel efficiency is 30%, which actually makes it a beast, basically. The Polestar, it's a Volvo, I think. I think it's a Volvo, I don't know, a car division, something, I don't know. But yeah, it's all-wheel drive, 8-speed automatic gearbox. I mean, it looks very, very promising. So let's check it out. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's more like it. That's a beautiful looking two-door coupe. Looks very, very stylish. Very, very stylish. Nice. Love the headlights. Love the grille. I don't know. I think I've seen this car before. I mean, this one looks like, I don't know. I think I've seen it maybe as a, I don't know. I think I've seen it on the, I think I've seen this thing on the previous live stream, which was a crazy tuned, a crazy tuned luxury beast. I don't know, I like it, but yeah, it looks similar to something that I've seen on the previous live stream. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. So 600 horses, 4.7 liter V8. Let's check out the beating heart of it. So magnesium block, double overhead, 4 valves, blah blah blah. Come on, dude, don't leave. Come on, I'm enjoying your awesome comments. Come on, guys, don't get too hard on Mr. Lewis. All right, it's okay. So everyone is right. Everyone is happy. Let's see what we have here. Yeah. So billet steel crankshaft. Well, the best internals basically in a nutshell. 7.9 to 1 compression. 55 on the. Look at that, Mr. Spazzy. He actually. Look at that. Polestar is an automotive brand jointly owned by Volvo Car Group and its parent company Geely. It's connected to the Geely. It's a headquarters in Gothenburg, Sweden, with production taking place in blah 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 China. The company developed electric performance cars and offers performance hardware upgrades and engine software optimization, whatever, for Volvo models through their Polestar Engineer Division, Wikipedia. All right, that's cool. Guys, what do you think about Need for Speed Heat? Should I buy it, or should I, or is it like, or is it disappointing? I've seen videos of it. It looks cool in videos, but I don't know if I should spend that much money on it because it's not cheap to buy. What do you think about it? Anyone of you guys played it? What do you think about it? Is it rubbish? Is it nice? Because I've played every single Need for Speed in the past, and I'm afraid if I do buy it and if I do play it, you know, that will of course ruin, you know, Need for Speed in my head. So okay, so Mr. Maximus says no, please don't. It has terrible physics. Really? Okay. Okay, so if it has bad physics, then okay, I won't. But it and we can play together. It's a nice game. Okay, so I'm lost. Bad physics and it's a nice game. Okay. I need more informations about it, but you know, still, I don't. I mean, I was actually looking at the price of it, and it's not cheap. So that's why I'm asking you guys, because if you do play the game, if you did play it, what do you think? Should I spend that much money on it, or is it not worth it? It's way better than, yeah, Payback is rubbish. I've played Payback. I'm not interested. I've played Payback and I finished it, and it wasn't that good actually. Yeah. All right, so okay. All right, so yeah, obviously. Okay, so okay, I can take a look on it. I mean, some of you guys are saying buy it, some of you are saying not. Obviously, this engine is plus 15 quality. I don't know why. I don't know why the engine is plus 15 quality. It's only 600 horsepower, so I'm not that interested in plus 15 quality engines always. Do you think, okay, wow, so this person that I mentioned before that I was chatting with, he is asking, let's say he is asking when I'm gonna finish the live stream. Well, we haven't driven the cars yet, and it's still too early to finish. I mean, yeah, I can't just close the live stream and and talk with this awesome person. So let's see. Let's say in a couple of hours. Let's say in a couple of hours. Let's see. I need okay, just a moment, guys, just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. All right, guys. So all right, gentlemen. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, nothing is official yet, but okay. No. I can't say that. No, nothing is official yet. But yeah, as you know, we are getting to know some awesome people, and if everything becomes official, then why not? We can say that. But so far, nothing is official. I mean, you guys are my friends, and I'm not ashamed of that. You guys are my friend, and I really like when you guys are like going crazy over that. Yeah, and I like that. It's why not? Oh no. Lena is actually my dear friend. She's actually very awesome, and she's in the US. No, she's she's far away, and she's awesome. She's an awesome singer, and I did help her with some videos. But no, Lena is definitely my friend. But no, this one here is, let's say he is someone special, really. So yeah. All right, and okay, so let's drop this topic for now, and let's continue with the plus 15 quality Polestar beast of an engine. All right, so let's see, let's fire it up, and let's hear this goodness of reliability, basically, because 600 horsepower, 737 pound-feet of torque, and look at the reliability, basically, because yeah, well, plus 15 and these humongous two numbers here. Yeah, yeah, obviously plus 15 quality, which, I mean, I'm not interested in plus 15 quality because you can just shoot them all the way out and enjoy the results. So let's fire it up and see what's what. Wow, what a beast indeed. What a beast indeed. And look at that. Oh, come on, automation developers. Come on, dudes. Come on, fix this. Look at the camshaft rod basically spinning underneath the header. That's not great. Come on guys. Come on, just jump into it and fix things, not ruin things. Because look at that. Look at that. Even with the engine full 3D model, you can still see it spinning out like it's like an outside camshaft basically, which is not a thing that you want to see. Anyway, the engine is a nice engine, but you know, plus 15 quality is a bit too much, and I don't like that. But still, the noise is good, the power is good, the curve is good. It's really sweet. So all-wheel drive, advanced automatic, 8 speeds, and wow, a top speed, I mean estimated top speed of 305, but the gearbox actually, or the final drive is actually 2.97 to 1, which gives this thing wow, a limited top speed of 441, which is a crazy thing. Okay, just a moment. Just a moment, guys, sorry about that, I'm receiving messages. Okay. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Okay, okay, so they are enjoying. Okay, so that's good news. They are enjoying the live stream, and that's good. Okay, that's good. They are enjoying the live stream. Okay, that's good. Yeah, they don't speak English very well, so so they said that they are enjoying the live stream, but they don't speak English very well. So I don't know if that's true or not, but let's assume it's true. All right, so let's see what we have here. Let's get back to this thing. It's all-wheel drive, advanced automatic, blah blah blah. We've talked about this, and we have sport compound tires, 21-inch rims, 275 up front, 295 in the back. Yeah, Bluetooth camshaft. Awesome. No, I can say, okay, I can answer this one, Mr. Maximin. No, not my parents, obviously. But yeah, not my parents, obviously. No, not my parents. So let's see. I mean, come on, guys. It's the answer is obvious. But yeah, I like the way that you are asking, you know, with a sense of teasing at the same time. But you know, yeah. Okay, so brakes are okay. Let's finish this car first because this car took us forever to finish. So yeah, aerodynamics good, brakes are good. We have handmade interior, luxury head-up display, which is crazy for 2019, obviously. So advanced TENS, electronic, you know, launch control, blah blah blah, all of these things. I mean, it's a nice car. It looks good. It's extremely modern, but the engine is plus 15 quality. Why the engine is plus 15 quality? You can get 600 horsepower without You know, going balls to the walls with the quality sliders. Plus 15 is too much. I mean, I love the car. It looks modern. It looks striking. It looks subtle at the same time. It looks, I mean, look at that. I mean, very, very modern looking car. But plus 15 quality, that's too much. Really too much. And the aerodynamics as well. We don't have that much up front, which means like, which is a recipe basically for taking off. Or when we're doing a high-speed run, but still crazy. Look at that. This thing cost, oh wow, wow, indeed. Oh my goodness, this thing cost less $2 million. What's that? How much does this thing cost? 2 millions, right? Am I seeing it correct? Am I seeing this correctly, or do I need sunglasses? Yes, $2 million. I don't need sunglasses. This is $2 million. Will you pay $2 million for this thing? I mean, 150,000, yes, but 2 millions? 2 million, 2 million rubles. I mean, I'm still looking at, wow, plus a Honda. Yes, yes, that's correct. The 30,000, you can buy a Honda for that, yeah. Wow, you can, with $2 million, you can, how many houses you can actually buy with $2 million? You can buy a massive house with a swimming pool, a massive garage, and well, some fountains, maybe a home gym, a home theater, like 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, a massive kitchen or 2, home cinema. Wow. Wow, indeed. Okay, so forget the $2 million price tag, which is hideous. The car actually is drivable. It's sporty. It's somewhat comfortable. It's very prestigious. Obviously, it costs $2 million. This number needs to be 1,000 here because it's a $2 million luxury car. It's very safe. Obviously, it's a Volvo, so it's very reliable. For $2 million, yes, it needs to be reliable. It needs to be made out of diamonds, basically, and it's surprisingly efficient and extremely surprisingly expensive. My friend, not even in Brazil, even here in Saudi Arabia, you know, even here, you can actually, I mean, in $2 million, you can buy a castle basically. Wow, you can buy a castle with that kind of money. Yeah, a mansion and 10 Hondas, or a mansion and 100 Crown Vics basically. Sweet. All right. That's enough teasing this very expensive. I don't know. I mean, Rolls Royces are cheaper than this. How many Rolls Royces you can buy with $2 million? I think a Rolls Royce cost what, 250,000 maybe, or 300,000, right? Yeah, I think you can buy. I don't know. You can buy like 6 Rolls Royces maybe. 7, 6, something like this. And obviously the Rolls Royce will give you a discount on the 7th one, so, or maybe they will give it to you for free for buying the first 6 ones. I love the design. I'm not saying the car looks hideous. No, the design is beautiful. I love it. The car do look amazing. I have no problem with the looks. It looks extremely beautiful. Very modern, very sweet, but come on, plus 15 quality engine, that's hideous. Yeah. The only bad thing with this car is the engine, but everything else around it is supreme. Very nice work. All right, now dropping from $2 million to, I don't know, maybe $1,000, because the next car is called not mine, obviously. No, my Ford is not crappy. I love my Ford, but according to the creator, he called it my crappy Ford Focus 1999 Dirty. So yeah, definitely a Thor hammer, you know, on the price tag. Right. Your actual car, really? Why is it crappy? Why is it dirty? Like, is it really that broken? I mean, A person, but not a person, said, "Oh boy." So dropping from, well, $2 million to this one. This one is running with 100 horsepower, 1.6 liter inline four, natural aspirated, multi-point EFI, front-wheel drive, 5-speed manual. I mean, it's not bad. It's not on paper. It's not bad. McPherson struts, torsion beams in the back. But well, let's take a look on it. Oh, come on, dude. This is nice. I mean, yes, I know it's dirty. I know what you did here with those, with those things. But come on, this is actually looking beautiful. It's a Ford Focus. Or, Ford, it's a Focus. I like that. It's a replica, dude. Dude, it's a replica. I like that. Yeah. I mean, I know what you did, and I love the attention to details. Yes, I know you made it look. I know you want the paint to look scratched and damaged and used basically. I know, and I appreciate that. This is actually sweet. Like, look at that here behind the wheel, basically. I mean, these things are really awesome, but still, this is a replica. This is an absolute replica, actually. I love the headlights, the Ford badge. It does look like the real deal. So, yeah, I'll give you that. It does look very nice. And look at the crack here. I love the cracked bumper. So it's sweet. It's very, very sweet. Nice work. That's very, very nice, actually. I mean, yes, I'm not really a fan of Ford Focuses. I like the Mondeo more, or the Fusion as they call it here. The Focuses, I'm not really interested in those cars, but everyone basically buys them here, like especially like rental cars, agency, and well, fleet cars. But I like it. It looks extremely like the real deal. Yeah, the real one is missing. Yeah. So I'll have to say you did a nice work actually on the looks. Is the engine replicated, or is it like a custom engine? Yes, Mr. Thomas. Yes, there is a mod for rust and scratches, but it doesn't work. That mod doesn't work in BeamNG. It will not load basically. I've tried to create a rusty Chevrolet Nova, a 1970 muscle car, a rusty one. It worked perfectly in Automation Game, but in BeamNG, none of them loaded correctly. So. Yeah, so is this a real replicated engine? Oh, Mr. Matthews says it's a real replicated, except the gear ratios. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Gear final drives are a bit, of course, funky in an Automation Game. But Mr. Lionel says my father had a Focus with gas injection. It was horrible. You mean what do you mean gas? You mean like as the American call it, gas, the petrol, or like natural gas? Because there are some cars that can run on natural gas, Mr. Lionel. And okay, so since the engine is replicated, that means it's awesome. So let's see what we have. We have cast internals, low friction cast pistons. And Mr. Lionel says it was automatic and died, stopped while on gas. Probably propane. Ah, propane. Might be, yeah. Natural gas, or propane as they call it, in real life. But still, there are some cars that can run on these things, on propane. It's not safe, and back home in Damascus and Syria, they did ban these things. Back home in Damascus and Syria, if you drive a car that can run on natural gas or propane, basically the government will take it from you and they will crush it, because it's against the law to run natural gas powered cars. I don't know why. Maybe for safety, maybe for emissions, I don't know. But back home, if you get caught driving that car, they will take it away from you and they will crush it. So yeah, it's good actually that they allow you to drive these special cars in your country, my friend. So sweet engine. Actually, it's not that bad, although the baffled muffler is rubbish, but still it's actually a decent replicated engine. Nice. Let's fire it up. It's a four-cylinder engine. I mean, it sounds like a four-cylinder. Obviously, it's a four-cylinder engine, but it's nice. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons they banned it. Yeah, they are dangerous if they get rusty, the fuel system or the lines or whatever. If there's a leak somewhere, if they were like if you are refueling them in the wrong way, basically they will explode. Basically, so yeah. Yeah, petrol can explode, but petrol will explode if there is something to ignite it. Natural gas can explode if there's a leak. There's a leak somewhere, and I mean, obviously you need to ignite it, but not like petrol, because petrol is a liquid. Natural gas is a gas, basically. So if there's anything around it that can ignite it, oh yeah, my friend, you will definitely be driving your car up to the heavens. So I'm not here to judge on these cars because I've never driven one, I've never seen one, but my father told me when I was growing up that if you get caught, basically they will crush it, and that's why it's illegal over there. And but yeah, it's a special thing. What's your problem with baffled exhaust? Well, baffled exhaust is restrictive, and it's not. I mean, it doesn't work as a muffler. I mean, the noise cancellation or the reduction in the noise, it's not great, and it does restrict exhaust. It does restrict the performance. I mean, it's not good in any way. It's like 1950s muffler, basically. So it's not really that brilliant. I prefer a reverse flow if I want to go silent, or if I'm going for something with a nice performance, I go straight through. Mr. Spazzy says, in Italy, a lot of people drive natural gas cars. We have GPL, propane, you mean, and methane, and you cannot refueling by yourself, but only by the operator of the gas station. Oh, just like in Brazil by Mr. Lewis. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I like it if the government actually do make it official, and if they do make special, refueling stations and special operators to reassure you, safe refueling, then that's cool. That's not bad. But if it's loose and illegal, or if it's unreal, if it's dangerous and people are doing it everywhere, then I think they should cancel it. But since it's official and you have some laws on protecting you guys from these things, then yeah, so enjoy them, I guess. But by the way, what's the performance on these things? Are they powerful? Are they weak? Are they fast? Are they slow? These propane powered vehicles, I mean, what's the performance like in terms of horsepower, basically, or torque, or whatever? Are they good? Are they bad? Do they accelerate like normal cars, or do they rev like normal cars, or what? Because I don't know anything about them. Oh, my friend, you are running medium compound tires on your real car? Really? Because I do actually. And this is funny. Okay, let me first read your comments. Mr. Spassi says, and every year you must pass a special safe check only for gas system. Oh, that's good. Mr. Thomas says, yeah, in Argentina most taxis are natural gas, and you can't refill your tank. Really? They are slow. That's okay, that's unfortunate. I think people are do use these things because they are cheap to run. They are like cheaper than petrol. I think that's why they are using it. Mr. Leonel says natural gas is very cheap here. Like gasoline costs 5 Brazilian reals maybe, or something. Approximately $1.05 per liter. Whoa, that's expensive actually. I mean, $1.05 per liter means around 4 reals, 4 Saudi Arabian reals. Wow, that's very expensive, my friend. Natural gas costs 2, not even 50 cents. So natural gas in your area, Mr. Lionel's, cost similar to petrol prices here in Saudi Arabia. Basically the same price. Yeah. So let me tell you a little story. Because when I saw you guys, when I saw this thing is running on medium compound tire, I asked I asked the creator of it if he's actually running medium compound tires on his car in real life. He didn't answer yet, but I remembered in 2012, no, actually 13, me and my family, all of us basically, we went to a city here called Abha in Riyadh, sorry, in Saudi Arabia. It's called Abha, which is a very, very high altitude city. Basically, in the summer, everywhere you go here is extremely hot, extremely hot. But if you want to go to somewhere cool to enjoy some nice, rain, some nice, shade and cool weather, to some a little foggy weather, to enjoy the summer basically, and to run away from heat, you go to Abha. And over there, because it was a high altitude city, basically you need to keep on climbing and climbing and climbing. And the story behind those tires is I was driving, and we were climbing very nicely, and suddenly it started raining extremely hard, and I mean extremely hard. And my father back then, basically it was his car. The Crown Vic back then was his car. It wasn't really my car, officially yet, but he was running those crappy, cheap, rubbish, they call them those tires, those hard, long life tires. And the brand of them, it's a Japanese brand. I mean, you would expect a Japanese made tire, Japanese made tire is a good tire, right? And the brand, it was called Somotomo. I'm not joking, that's the name of it. You can actually search it online. It's called Somotomo, and it was a Japanese made tire. It was written on it, on the tire, made in Japan. And my father when he bought the 4 tires, he thought he did a great job. It's a Japanese tire. What can go wrong? These people do know how to make things. And well, it started to rain, and we were climbing basically, and it was like going around corner. It was a mountain road, and we were climbing and climbing because we want to reach the hotel basically. And we arrived a very, very sharp corner. I'm not joking. A very, very sharp corner, and it's like basically a U-turn, but a U-turn upwards, a U-turn with like a climb, right? And I turned the wheel, and I was driving. I was going slowly up that special U-turn, and I remember because it's an open diff. The Crown Vic is an open differential in the back. It's rear-wheel drive. It's an open differential. Hello, Mr. Nine Kiki. Thank you so much for joining. And suddenly the car stopped in its face. The car stopped. One tire was spinning freely, and the other tire was, stationary. And it was dangerous. Like, people were behind me. People are coming down because it was a two-way road. So people are actually driving down the same road, and people are behind me in queue, blowing their horns. Come on, move out of our way. And the car wouldn't move. You can floor it. You can floor the engine. You can floor the pedal, and well, just a tire spinning, and the other one is stationary. My family got scared, and I got scared because I was driving. I've never faced. The car can't climb. The car will never move an inch. So I put it in first. Because you can actually control the column shifter. I put it in first, and I try to press the brakes together with the throttle. It's like I'm trying to do a burnout. I've seen this trick on YouTube, and yeah, the wheels started to, or the diff started to act with me a little bit. So yes, the other tire suddenly spun, and yeah, the car started climbing, and we moved upwards. The story behind this, the reason that I told you this story, because for God's sake, never buy a cheap tire, even if it's made in heavens. Buy a good tire if you are going to a rainy place. The next year, we went to Abha, and it was raining, and my family got scared when it started raining again. But that time, the next year, when we went there, I installed Toyo tires. They call them Toyo Sport T1 tires, which basically are medium compound tires. They got 5-star rating for rain, and 4.5 stars for grip. basically. So we went the same route, same stupid corner again, but this time the tire didn't just kept spinning out. No, the tire actually gripped and we kept on going, no problem whatsoever. So for God's sake, never buy a cheap tire unless of course you are driving your car in a normal city and like no rain whatsoever. So that's why when I saw this medium compact tire, I remember that incident that happened with me. And every time that my father wants to make me feel bad about myself, he always mentioned this story. I don't know why, but yeah, he mentioned that as a joke basically. So yeah, thank you so much for your awesome Ford Focus creation. It looks amazing, although it's a Focus, but it does look nice, and I appreciate you guys been listening to me yapping my mouth about that story. But yeah, well, I mean, I got my fair share of craziness with the Crown Vic, and yeah. Mr. Matthew says, fun fact, this car used to be a car audio competition car, won all sorts of prizes back in the day. Yeah, I think in its day, it was a trend back then, those audio competition cars in the olden days, like let's say 2005, 2004, or let's say early 2000s. Yes, it was a trend back then. People basically Need for Speed Underground 2 in real life, basically. So this goodness here cost $39,300. I was expecting something a lot more cheaper than this, but yeah, 31 mpg, not bad at all. I like it. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a trend. It was a trend back then, those custom massive screens and subwoofers and ricey looks and fake wings and fart cans and suicide doors and scissor doors on Ford Focuses and Honda Civics, and oh man, I don't know what in God's name people were actually thinking back then. Guys, do you remember? Oh my God, I just got a headache because I remember this. Guys, do you remember when people used to drive basically Hummer H2s and Cadillac Escalades with scissor doors and millions of screens and subwoofers and speakers and flames and neons? And I mean, I got a headache by just remembering that. I promise you. Oh my God, the spinners! Oh yes, the spinners! Oh my God, I remember that. I remember there was a stupid shop that opened here in Riyadh back in 2006, and it was only specialized to install those stupid spinners. And I remember I saw Crown Vics back then. I saw Hummers, Cadillacs, GMC Yukons, Caprices. You know those Chevrolet Caprices. Oh my God! People were installing spinners, and they were proud of themselves. They were actually they were like proud. Yes, I've spent 10,000 riyals on those chromey spinners. That, oh my God! I don't know how people actually, I don't know if people actually were high back then, but yeah. Need for Speed Underground 2 in real life. I think that's why people loved Need for Speed Underground 2 back then, because it was, I mean, it was like real life, but in a game, or maybe people wants to copy the game in real life. But anyway, people went crazy back then. Yeah, Midnight Club dub remix vibes. I love that game so much, Mr. Lionel. I promise you, if you do see my save file in Midnight Club 3, I used to put, and this is an embarrassing fact, I used to, every single classic car with chrome, with chrome bumpers, chrome rims, chrome trim, I used to put everything on gold. I'm not joking. Every single car with chrome trim and bumpers, all of that, and everything, I used to put everything on gold. I used to drive black painted cars with golden trims and flames on them. That was absolutely embarrassing. I mean, back then I thought to myself, wow, that's cool, that's awesome. I have a golden car. But now, when I remember this, I had a quick headache. Yeah, Viper. I mean, we used to race everything. We used to race Skylines, Supras, everything, everything. We used to race everything. Yeah, 240SX. Guys, anyone of you guys played Pimp My Ride the game on PlayStation 2? Anyone of you guys played it? It was extremely, extremely embarrassing to play. But I don't know why I loved it back then. But yeah, it's basically the same way. You have to take a crappy car and, well, yeah, make it. Yeah. My Viper had spinner wheels. It was awful. Wow, guys. Wow, 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 indeed. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we have here. So we have a 1985 car. It's called Habas RF 1985. Let's see what we have here. I've played Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift game. Wow, wow, the memories. Wow, indeed. My favorite, actually, I've spent so much time playing Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. I love the Tokyo map. I love the prize car at the end, which they will give you like a Zonda F or a Zonda C12 or something at the end. And yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't know, I loved it back then. I mean, the cool thing behind Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. First of all, it was made by Rockstar Games, and Rockstar Games, they do know how to make a city. They do know how to make a city. And they were the San Diego map, there was the Detroit map, there was Atlanta map, and well, there was the Tokyo map. Basically 4 maps. And I loved that game so much, because on that game you can actually make a racer car, or you can actually make a nice car. Atlanta was cool. Yeah, I remember the graveyard. I don't know why I was driving crazy on the graveyard, and those crazy jumps. Oh my god, the jumps in Atlanta. I mean, there were a couple of jumps that you can actually fly with airplanes in the sky. Just hit the nitro and basically fly on those crazy ramps, or whatever they call them. Yeah, you can ram the bikers and yeah, ram them off your way. And I used to remember, if you drive behind someone, Mr. Lionel, if you drive behind someone, it will charge something. There's a line that will charge, and then you hit the button, and then it's like a sudden boost. Basically, when you drive behind someone, something gets charged, and you flip a switch and you fly behind them. Yeah, I remember that. It was crazy. And if you, yeah, I remember that. Free nitros or something. Yeah. Wow, 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 indeed. All right. Look at that baby over there. We have a 1985 Habas RF. A unique name, I'll have to say, but the car does look beautiful. Yes, it looks like one of those 1980s JDM 4-door sedans, which you would love to take and tune or turbocharge, and well, take it on a drift run, basically on the mountains. But yeah, look at that. It's rear-wheel drive, obviously, but it's cool. It looks absolutely super cool, and I like that. Absolutely awesome. Yes, look at that. Love the headlights, the side, those beautiful lines, the cool attention to details, the 1980s vibes, the JDM vibe. Sweet, sweet, spot on indeed. Right. Let's look at the trim. What do you mean, the color? Habas gray, it says here. Door trim. Door trim. Yeah. Nice. Very awesome. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, my friend. Look how many fixtures we have. We have a line there, line in the middle, another line beneath it, another line here. Wow, how many lines we have? Look at that. We have a window trim here. Cool. A window trim over there. Look at that. Even around the wheel, look at that. Some hidden secrets over here to make it look cool. Wow. How much time and effort this thing took. It looks absolutely sweet. Absolutely sweet. Yes, I know that the trim around the whole car takes forever to create, and I appreciate every single second, my friend, that you spent on this thing because it looks absolutely stunning. Very, very awesome work, my friend, indeed. Alright, let's check out the engine. So we have an inline 6 engine. That's a very, very awesome start. Cast iron 2.1.5 liter inline 6, single overhead, cast iron, cast internals. It's a sweet 1980s inline 6 Japanese engine. Yeah, it's very sweet. It's very efficient. Yeah, square engine, yeah. Sweet engine, sweet tune, efficient, torquey, nice, sweet. Look at that. It's a nice car. It's a nice, sweet car. I also love the rims. The rims are definitely a nice JDM touch. I love those rims so much. Those shiny dishes, and you know the painted middle of them. I love those things. Look at the carbon fiber trim in the middle. I mean, this is a bit modern, the carbon fiber trim, but still they look absolutely sweet as candy basically. Look at that. Yeah. Oh man, come on, dude. Why is it automatic? Come on, I was expecting manual. Dude. Okay, so it's rear-wheel drive, advanced automatic for some reason, 4 speed, gear limited slip diff, medium compound tires, 15-inch rims, alloy rims. Brakes are nice, no under tray, nice interior. Sweet. Look at that beast over there. 204 kilometers per hour top speed, 9 seconds from 0 to 100. Not bad. It costs 24,000 bucks. It can do 17 mpg. It's drivable. It's somewhat sporty, although it's a sideways monster. 36.8 on the comfort. That's nice. It's somewhat prestigious. It's safe. It's very reliable. It's cool. All right, let's export it. Yes, I know that a lot of Mark II Toyotas and some Supras came automatic, which was disappointing. But the essence of a nice JDM beast is the manual gearbox. I think Japanese perfected the manual gearbox. They perfected the shifter, the clutch, the gearbox itself, the gears inside it. They perfected those things and they made them more awesome. You know, I mean, yes, I know that some German cars came with manual gearboxes, some American cars came with manual gearboxes. Everything came basically with gearboxes, you know, manual gearboxes. But you know, the Japanese, they made them, you know, tastier, sweeter, you know, because they used the inline engines, the inline 6 engines, turbocharging them, manual, rear-wheel drive, you know, this beautiful Japanese recipe, this beautiful yummy Japanese. I mean, yes, I know guys, I'm not here to debate. I know, guys, some of you love BMW gearboxes, some of you love the American gearbox. I know that. Everyone has its own opinion, and I respect every single opinion of you guys. But to me, the manuals, the Japanese manuals, are like a little bit tastier. You know, I've driven. My father used to own a Nissan Altima, not the one that everyone knows these days. No. It was the 90s version, and it was an inline 6. It was an inline 6, 5-speed manual rear-wheel drive, and it was amazing. I mean, I wish that I was actually grown up back then to drive it. I remember my father used to enjoy driving it because it was manual, it was straight 6, it was beautiful. And I've driven a Toyota Hilux, which is a pickup, a modern one. I've driven an Isuzu D-Max, which is a diesel turbocharged diesel pickup, also manual. I've driven a Toyota Crown, which is a classic, beautiful Toyota, also manual. I've driven, I don't know, and I've enjoyed every single one of them. There is something special. I mean, yes, they are old, some of them are new, but there's that special thing that you enjoy. Maybe because the clutch is fairly nice weighted, the shifter is pretty sweet. I don't know, but I like them. I like them. They feel perfect. They feel perfect. No. Hiluxes are not a sports car. No, these things are made to be of course, you know, light pickups, you know, for cargos and crap and all of that. But you know, still, they feel that I mean, you can't really put your finger on that special thing, but they feel good. Yeah. XC90, that's a beautiful car. That's a beautiful SUV or a crossover, but it looks amazing. And it's not cheap actually, it's expensive, yeah. But it's still one of the cool things, yeah. Mr. Spaz says I drove a Mercedes and I confirm that have heavy clutch. I drove a Mercedes. I drove an S-Class. It was a 2001 model, the S-Class, the S500, but of course that was automatic. And I loved the torque of that engine. The S500, it was a 2001 model. It was my father's friend car. I was picking him up from the airport. So basically, I went to his house. I picked his car and I drove to the airport, picked him up, and well, he dropped me at my house, and well, he went to his house. But basically, I love how torquey that V8 was. That S500 V8, oh my god, the torque is just beautiful. It's seamless, it's sweet. I mean, you see the RPM climbs, but it's silent, it's so clean, so beautiful. Yeah, it's so smooth. The only car that I really wish to drive, like my true wish to drive, is a Jaguar XF. Yeah, that supercharged V8. It's really my wish to drive that car, because I just love that noise from that engine. It's rear-wheel drive, it's supercharged, it's luxurious. Yeah, I mean, I really wish to drive one, like to enjoy that supercharged V8. But these things are really expensive, and if you do buy them second hand, basically you'll spend your nights crying and wondering why did I spend that much money on a broken car. Yeah, so these things are like wishes, and yeah, I'm not saying the Jaguar is my dream car, but I really want to give it a go, you know. No, but if we are talking about dream cars, oh, I have a long list, a long list of cars that I wish that I could even sit behind the wheel of one of them. I mean, when I went to the car show here, you know, the video that I made on my YouTube channel, the video that I went to the car show in Riyadh, I did actually, you know, fulfilled one of, you know, some of my dreams, you know, of sitting behind some of the cars. Like for example, I sat behind the wheel of a Nissan Skyline, an R32, which was a dream coming true. I sat behind the wheel of the General Mayhem, which was a roadkill 1969 or 68 Dodge Charger. I sat behind the wheel of General Maintenance, which is also a Hellcat Charger from roadkill. I sat behind a Chevelle SS steering wheel, which I was about to cry when I sat behind the steering wheel of a 1970s 454 big block Chevelle SS. I swear I was about to cry because it was like a dream come true to me, sitting behind a muscle car steering wheel. It was amazing. I mean, people will dream about Lamborghini Aventadors and whatever. I don't care. There are some cars that just sitting behind the steering wheel of them is just, oh my god, it was the best feeling ever. I felt the same way behind Godzilla or R32, the Chevelle SS, the El Camino SS, the let's see what other car. Yes, the General Mayhem, the General Maytons. Those two were amazing. The muscle truck, they didn't allow me to sit behind the wheel. They said no, don't sit behind the wheel. You can't open the door. They were there. There was a security guard next to it. But yeah, wow, that was an amazing day. That was like that was my the best day ever. Best day ever. And you will see that when I if you do watch the video on my YouTube, you will definitely you will feel the feeling that I was feeling back then. Yeah, I mean, when you hear me talk, and I was in shock when I saw my favorite cars ever in like on the same in the same area. You will definitely feel that. Sorry guys about wasting your time, yapping a little bit about my favorite cars, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys hearing me. Alright gentlemen, so we have 3 cars left. We have the Bezier Y6, the Alfa Romeo, and the Acura. So let's open the Bezier and let's see what's what. Yeah, M3 GTRs. Oh my god, that thing is just a beautiful looking fine car. Man. Oh man. What I would really love, like as a dream car for me, to sit one of its to sit behind the steering wheel, or even see it or touch it in real life, which is a Lamborghini Diablo SV, a yellow Lamborghini Diablo SV with the SV written on the side in black. This is one of my dream cars. And the other one, which is like extremely impossible to find, which is a Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, the road version, not the Le Mans version. Yeah, those two are like my boyhood dream cars. Yeah, the CLK GTR and the Diablo SV. Yeah, wow. Look at that beast, the Bezier Y6. Right, that's not bad actually. Wow, that's not bad. That looks cool actually. Yeah, obviously, Mr. Mafia, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Need for Speed High Stakes, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3, and all these things, yeah. Yeah. Wow, the memories. Also a Porsche 959 would be awesome. Maybe a Ferrari F40. Ferrari F40 is like a racing car basically, but the Porsche 959 is also on the list. But the Lamborghini Diablo SV and the CLK GTR, those two are like the boyhood dream cars. I do actually, I still have 2 posters of those 2 cars, the Lamborghini Diablo SV and the CLK GTR, actually on my bedroom wall right now, and I love them. Carrera GT, yeah, that thing is also amazing. Yeah, I also love the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. The SLR McLaren Mercedes-Benz, oh, that thing is amazing as well. All right, so let's take a look on this beast. This car may look like a supercar, but it's running with an inline-6 engine and only 334 horsepower. So it's not that super. But it does look like a supercar, but the specs are not that super, unfortunately. Yeah, the SLR is something else indeed, yeah. The best collaboration between two automotive giants, McLaren and Mercedes-Benz. I really wish if like 2 huge car manufacturers, if they can do it again. I really wish if they can, if another manufacturer can actually do that in real life right now. Like let's say like Koenigsegg maybe and Pagani. Can you imagine what kind of car Pagani and Koenigsegg if they want like to do a collaboration together, or maybe a Lamborghini and I don't know, and let's say maybe Zenvo or Mercedes Benz. My God, my God, the creation, the final creation will be crazy. Or maybe guys, can you imagine if Bugatti and Koenigsegg together, because you know Koenigsegg and Bugatti they are always at war against each other on you know who will make the fastest car on earth, right? Can you imagine what kind of car they will end up creating together, like a car that can do 600 kilometers per hour maybe or something, the fastest car ever. Yeah, Celine and Koenigsegg. Wow. Yeah, so you see, SLR or you know Mercedes-Benz and McLaren did do that in the past, and they did an amazing job. They did an amazing job, definitely. Yeah, of course, because VW owns Bugatti, they will never allow that because yeah, obviously they are at war against you know Koenigsegg, and it will never happen. I mean, how can you expect two enemies to collaborate? Because they will never share their secrets, their designs, and their you know their inventions. They can never share them together. Yeah, but still, it's a it's a nice idea. And yes, I understand the idea behind this car. You know, 30% fuel efficiency, running on 91 octane fuel. It's a nice efficient engine. It's definitely a nice efficient engine. Yeah, it's 2014. Not bad. Not bad at all. The car do look great. The engine is not bad. 3.9 seconds from 0 to 100. That's not bad actually. Not bad at all. Yeah. Standard CD. No power steering. Sweet. And all of this goodness cost 81,000 bucks. Very, very nice. It can do 40 mpg. Well, I mean, for a supercar, that's amazing. Wow. Awesome. Let's export it and let's see what we have next. Amazing cars tonight, guys. Amazing, amazing cars tonight. You guys you really did an amazing work, everyone. And because after this one, we are going to watch two replicated cars. We have an Alfa Romeo and an Acura. So let's hope that those two cars are really nicely replicated, you know, so we can like finish with, you know, flying colors basically in automation game before we move on to BeamNG. The Thrust SSC fastest car now, but it's not a serial or little serial car. Really, the Thrust SSC? What? I haven't seen a picture of it yet, but is it good looking? Is it rubbish? Is it what kind of an engine it's using to get to this record, you know, Mr. Neris? What kind of an engine? Is it a V12, a V8, or something special like a W engine or something? Let's see. All right, so the next one's called the Alfa Romeo 1987 Alfa Romeo 75 3-liter V6. Ah, the Buzo V6. I love the Buzo V6. Really? I mean, I have no control over that, but okay, thank you for letting me know. That means it's working. Oh, I thought I need to search for the settings or on how to activate them manually, but thank you for letting me that for letting me know, you know. Yeah, and sorry about that, but it's not in my hand. I mean, yeah, it's not controlled by me, but thank you for letting me know. That means it's working. So welcome back to 1987 Alfa Romeo 75 with, of course, the legendary Buzo V6 engine, the 3-liter beautiful looking engine. Mr. Neris says it uses Rolls-Royce straight 202 engine. Two Rolls-Royce engines. Oh my goodness, how much horsepower it's running. So let's take a look. Oh, hello. Oh, hello indeed. Ah, that's cool actually. That's actually very, very nice. Not bad at all. Sweet. Let's take a look on the engine. I mean, obviously, the Buzo V6 in real life it looks absolutely stunning, but you know, in an automation game, it looks different here. But I really hope it's actually replicated. Single overhead camshaft, as you can see, 2 valves per cylinder, cast iron or cast internals. Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's a beautifully tuned engine indeed. Beautifully tuned engine indeed. Now, of course, let's fire it up. Sweet. Wow, this thing actually sounds pretty amazing. I love the V6 noise, especially in real life if it's a real Buzo V6. I love that engine. It looks absolutely stunning. And it sounds good, it looks good, it drives good. It's perfect. I mean, come on. Italians do know how to make anything look good. Cars, food, I mean, clothes, everything. Italians do know how to make things look good. I mean, just open a hood of any Alfa Romeo and just enjoy looking. Wow, amazing, amazing. All right. Yeah. That's the thing, Mr. Lionel. Unfortunately, that's the reputation of their cars. Yeah, they do look good, but yeah, don't own them. Yeah, I mean, enjoy looking at them on the internet or you know behind the glass, you know, in the showroom. But yeah, for God's sake, don't own them because you will be crying all night when you get you know the receipt or the bill of the maintenance. That of course, if you do make it to the mechanic without you know a towing truck basically, but still sweet. Still sweet. Love the food, love the clothes, love the car. Well, I love Italy. I love Italy. It's a beautiful country. Yeah, it's a beautiful country. All right, so let's see. We will drive manual 5-speed, amazing, open diff. It's okay. Sport compound tires, alloy rims. Brakes are surprisingly very nice. Yeah, test them, enjoy them, but yeah, but when you finish, return them and you know don't take them home, so you don't so you don't cry basically. That of course if you do arrive home, you know. All right, so sweet. This car is actually pretty sweet, and it costs $21,300, which is surprisingly cheap for an Italian car. But yeah, it's awesome. Let's export. Very nice work, my friend, indeed. Mr. Spazzy says, in my family, there's an uncle that buy every single model of Alfa Romeo from 60s to the 80s with a good maintenance. Never had a problem. Well, my friend, your uncle, Mr. Spazzy, is a legend. They should write articles about him in magazines. He's a legend indeed. I mean, Mr. Lionel, not only Aventadors, guys. Do you remember the Ferraris in the past caught on fires? Ferraris in the past, F355s, 458s. Yeah, Ferraris. Alfa Romeos, Lamborghinis. Basically, they do. I mean, not only Aventadors, also Gallardos. Guys, remember when Jeremy Clarkson was about to buy a Lamborghini Gallardo? You know, the convertible one or the Spider one, basically, or whatever the hell it is, whatever it is. Yes, basically, at that time, it was catching on fire like when flies drops from the sky, basically. So yeah, Italian cars are beautiful, but unfortunately, you know, they are not that reliable. Unless, of course, you are taking good care of them. Alright, so the final car, gentlemen, the Acura Concept Type S automation replica. Let's take a look. My god, I need to make a cup of coffee. My throat is definitely starting to give up. Right, so 2020 model, 338.9 horsepower, 3.5 liter V6. It's naturally aspirated, all-wheel drive, 7-speed dual clutch. Right, let's take a look and see what's what. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my lord. What the hell? Oh my lord. Oh my god, this thing actually looks beautiful. Wow, this thing actually looks striking, modern. I want to say many words, but Twitch won't allow me to say those words, but for... Oh my god. I'm having a crisis. Wow. Dude. Come on, dude. You did a brilliant job here. How in God's name did you manage to do that? Oh my lord. And I don't care if it's broken. I just love the looks of it. I don't care if it drives or not. I just want to look at it. Wow. Wow, indeed. I mean, obviously, there are some things sticking out at the back, but still. Yeah, I know that, Mr. Triple M. Yeah, that's a beautiful ride over there. I would love to have a four-door sedan like this in real life. A striking looks with this particular color. This color, indeed. This metally blue-looking color is just, oh, gives this car more strike looks. And yes, defroster lines. Yeah, that's more like it. Sweet. Let's take a look on the engine. 90 degrees V6. Wow. Aluminium or aluminum, whatever you want to call it. Engine, cylinder head and block. Double overhead, 5 valves per cylinder. Forged internals. No VVT. 11.9 to 1. Alright. Now the engine is good. But keep in mind, my friend, that you never want to make the power peak at the RPM limit exactly. You don't want to do that because basically you can't reach this number. Because basically when you want to shift it in BeamNG and drive it in real life, I mean no one shifts at 8,000 exactly, because that's the limit. You know, you can shift at 7,950. That's like the closest thing that you can reach the RPM limit. But 8,000, no, that's impossible. So basically you can't use all the power. So you need to give it like a little, like a 200 or 300 extra useless RPM limit, you know, a little bit extra, so you can actually use all the power. Yeah, hang on. A drift missile. All right, let's fire up this beautiful engine and see what's what. Look at that. Nice, nice indeed. Loves the new material on the headers. It glows in a beautiful, beautiful, poetic manner, and I love that. Look at that. Sweet. All right, car looks breathtaking. It's all-wheel drive, dual clutch. It's 0% wheel spin. I would love if this thing actually was, if it was spinning a little bit, that means you can actually enjoy some all-wheel drive crazy power slides. But still, it's a beautiful car. It's a beautifully made and tailored car. It's a little bit heavy, I'll have to admit, 2.1 tons, but still, it's a premium sedan. Active comfort springs. All of this goodness cost $68,300. That's beautiful. Car is very drivable, surprisingly very sporty. It's comfortable, it's prestigious, it's very safe, it's very reliable. It can do 14.7 mpg. Not bad. Not bad at all. Top speed 263 kilometers per hour, 6.3 seconds from 0 to 100. That's a brilliant, brilliant car, my friends. Fiat in Portugal fell apart after second year of usage. Wow, that's unfortunate. I don't know. Speaking of Fiats, I don't know why I like the Fiat 500. I don't know, maybe because it's a cute little car, maybe because it's very small, maybe because it's very efficient, maybe because it's Italian. I really don't know, but I love them, especially the Abarth tuned versions of them. Yeah. All right, gentlemen, I would like if you guys excuse me for a little bit. I need to go and make a cup of coffee, and I need, of course, to get the controller, because the radiator, or the heater is connected to the outlet. That means, unfortunately, no steering wheel tonight. I need to get my controller, make a cup of coffee, and get back to you guys so we can drive these monsters, or these amazing, beautiful things in BeamNG.drive. So, yeah, I'll be back. Give me like 5 minutes, and I'll be back for you, my friends. Just, I really appreciate that. So let me take a little break, 5 minutes, and I'll be back. All right, gentlemen, I'm back, and obviously we just exported this thing. Let me just make sure that I did export. I'm going to re-export it quickly, just in case, you know. And now, of course, let's move on to BeamNG.drive. Thank you so much, guys, for waiting. And now, of course, let's move on to BeamNG. Let's drive your awesome cars and see which one actually is the craziest. Plus, of course, some of the cars that I mentioned already, you know, the special ones, basically. So here we go. This thing is exported nicely. Now, of course, let's move on to BeamNG. Let's move on to BeamNG and, well, see how these things will actually drive. There we go. The game is launching. Very, very nice work, my friends. The cars definitely look amazing. And it's going to be really, really awesome to see how they actually drive in BeamNG. Here we go. Let's switch to BeamNG quickly. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's close automation game. Close that. Close everything. And let's see what's what. Alright, which map should I go for? Which map should I go for? Okay, let's try first the not the West Coast. I had enough of this thing. Let's go to the Top Gear test track first. Drive the cars on it, and then let's try some other crazy tests on other maps. Here we go. Let's see. Yes, I did export the last one, the Acura. Yes, I did, Mr. Thomas. I exported the last one, which was the Acura. All right, so we are on the Top Gear test track, basically. Now, of course, let's start testing some of your awesome cars. Starting, of course, with the Acura Concept Type S, which is basically the first one here. All right, I'll check it out, Mr. Neres, after the live stream. After I finish the live stream, I'll check it out. All right, so the first victim that we have here, the test, which was, of course, the Acura Concept. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Wow, this thing actually drives pretty nicely. Here we go, now Hammerhead. Wow, this thing actually pretty nice. Yeah. All right, now the follow through. High wall. Wow, this thing actually drives very nicely. Tail lights are just beautiful. Turning in, and here we go, and across the line. Wow. What a car! This thing drives beautifully. Wow, this thing drives beautifully, my friends. Wow, this thing drives really, 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 really nice. It's grippy, it's fast, it sounds good, it just takes corners, it eats corners like nothing. The brakes are extremely powerful, the steering, the grip is just phenomenal. And it looks amazing. I mean, look at those beautiful tail lights. Just beautiful. Look at the reverse lights. Let's see. indicators. Wow, it's just beautiful. This thing, it's a beautiful, beautiful, awesome. And yes, yes, well, obviously because this is a road car, Mr. Thomas. This is a road car. It needs to be a little bit boaty because it needs to be comfortable as well because this is not a racing car, Mr. Thomas. If this thing was a racing car, yes, you can actually you would expect the suspension to be a lot more flat, but this is a road car, and for a road car, it's supremely done nicely. So, what a beautiful car! Very, very, very nice work, my friend, indeed. And the next one is the Alfa Romeo 75 or with the 3-liter V6. What a car! What a brilliant start indeed with this beautiful Acura. I want to test it again, but on a different map. Yeah, I definitely need to test this suspension. But for now, let's finish some of the cars here. Alright, our second V6 monster here, the Alfa Romeo V6 replica. Yeah. Wow. So not bad actually. I mean, yes, it's a little bit sketchy. Obviously, no ABS. Suspension is somewhat funky, and of course the open differential. But it feels fun. It feels kind. You can actually oversteer with it. You can actually slide it a little bit. I mean, of course, the no ABS action is pretty pretty sweet actually because you need to balance the brakes. You need to balance the throttle. Not too much steering. Not too much throttle. It's really fun. It's definitely a fun car, and that V6 sounds amazing as well. Very, very nice work. All right, now let's go and test, well, the Sheriff vehicle, the Avanti, basically Sheriff big land yacht monster, and see how it will actually run. Yes, I got the, of course, yeah, I got the TrackMate Hawk. Well, no tail lights, obviously, but sounds good. Yeah. Come on, shift. yeah, I tried. Wow, what a big fat monster. I love this. It's really fun. It feels like driving a big boat of V8 goodness. Wow, indeed. This thing drives like a big American land yacht. And I love that. Those things are really, really fun to drive if you know how to control the immense weight and the immense size of them. These things are really, really fun. Really fun. And yes, singing Bad Boys all the way while drinking fuel and burning rubber and chasing, well, perps basically, which is absolutely awesome. Just listen to that. Suspect is lost. What a monster indeed. All right, very, very, very awesome work indeed. This thing is really, really, really fun to drive. All right, now it's time to save the Earth and drive fast at the same time using the Bezier Y6 TDI. I don't know what the TDI stands for, but let's see. Because the Bezier is actually an efficient supercar. It can actually get around 40 mpg, and well, it drives fast. And as you can hear, it's completely silent. Yeah, completely silent. I think maybe, but I mean, we don't have diesel in our machine game, but I think so. So let's see what's what. We have around 332 horsepower, 450 pound-feet of torque. Let's see what's what. All right, so far so good. Wow, the RPM is really low. There's a little bit of understeer. All right. So so it's really not bad, to be honest with you. It feels quick, it feels efficient, it's very quiet, it looks good, but it does understeers a little bit. Yeah, I mean the front feels very light. I mean, you really turn you really turn a little bit and it doesn't really grip. And if you turn too much, you will understeer into a tree. So it's not bad. If you can get used to it, you can actually really get used to it and drive it much faster. But it feels a little bit understeery. But I love it. The the whole diesel, idea behind it somewhat. I mean, it does work. It's not that bad actually, but and it feels quick. I love the looks. It's very striking. Yeah, but the understeer is a little bit annoying, but you can actually get used to it and you can actually enjoy it even more. But it's a very, very nice thing, and I really, really appreciate it. It's really, really awesome. All right, now it's time to try. It's time to try the next one, which is, of course, it's called the Habas RF, which is our JDM automatic rear-wheel drive beast. And let's see what's what. Let's take a sip of tea, and of course take a brave pill, because, well, it's a rear-wheel drive JDM beast with an inline 6 engine. So here we go. So what we have here is a beautiful looking JDM 1980s goodness. 177 horsepower and around 195 pound-feet of torque. So let's see what's what. Yeah. Wow, that's not bad actually. Oh, you can actually slide it. Okay. Ooh. Oops. My bad. Come on, go that way. Turbo lag. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, it feels pretty much unpredictable, but it feels so fun. Wow. Okay. Let's try something quickly. Come on. Sweet. Ah, the gearbox is ruining the fun. The gearbox is ruining the fun. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet, sweet like butterscotch, basically. What a car! What a brilliant, brilliant, fun car indeed. Oh, okay. I wasn't forcing it, but yeah, I was having fun. I was just learning how much throttle to use. But yeah, it's really, really fun. What a brilliant car indeed. The gearbox is definitely the issue with this thing. Gearbox did ruin the fun on many, many corners. But if this thing was manual, it would be a lot more fun. A lot more fun if it was manual. But I love it. The spirit of the JDM drifting spirit is still in it. It's still fun. It's still real drive. It still smokes. It feels very, very balanced. It's really awesome. What a fun car indeed. What a fun car. What a fun little car indeed. I love that thing. All right. Now it's time for the dirty Ford Focus to see how this thing will run. We have 100 horsepower in the Focus. Let's see how it will actually run. Ford Focus. Let's see if it's actually as fun as this one or not. I don't know. We have 100 horsepower over there. It's front wheel drive. It's not going to be exciting, but it's going to be fun nonetheless, Here we go. We have a Ford Focus with, well, scratched body, as you can see, damaged body everywhere, cracked bumpers, scratches everywhere. It's a used Ford Focus basically. It's 100 horsepower only, naturally aspirated inline 4. Let's see what's what. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad, actually. The rear feels light. Indeed, yeah. Look at that. No power on. You can actually make it slide because the rear is very light. Okay. Yeah, you can go crazy with it. Like Tom Cruise did right here. Yeah. Drive it like you stole it. All right, so as a regular street car, it does drive like a regular Ford Focus. You know, the suspension feels the same, brakes feels stock, the engine feels pretty much stock. I mean, it feels like a like a station wagon, like a Focus basically. It doesn't really feel anything else, you know. It doesn't feel special. The brakes feels stock. Everything feels stock. And I like that. You know, the stock spirit is still within it, and as a nice replica of basically a stock family you know, Focus, I like it. It works perfectly. It works very very nice. It looks like a real one. It looks like it was, you know, beaten and well, it was abused by a family, and then of course taken, or you know, it was taken over by like a teenager, and, you know, learned how to drive on it. It looks pretty rough, and I like that. I really really like that. All right, I have to check if the car is still in front of the house or yeah. Yeah, all right. So, okay, so the next car that we are going to test, I mean, really nice work. I really appreciate on the Ford Focus. I like it, and I'm gonna work on it. I will definitely keep it and will work on it. I'm gonna be enjoy making some crazier versions of it. So, the next beast, well, it's Polestar basically one, which is a $2 million car. Let's see if this $2 million car worth the price tag or not. Let's see. I mean, it's a $2 million car. It should this. I mean, what do I expect from a $2 million car? Well, I'm expecting of it to drive me, to be the fastest car ever, to be the comfiest car ever, and when I'm finished driving it, I'm expecting it to take me and put me to sleep, you know, my bed, and sing me a song, and maybe prepare my dinner at the same time. That this is what I'm expecting from a $2 million car basically. But well, on the track, let's see if the price tag is actually fair enough for it or not. So let's see. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So acceleration, not bad. Not too exciting, but come on, get a grip. $2 million. Brakes are not that tough. Right. $2 million, in a word, no. But to fix this car here, first of all, for God's sake, put a cheaper engine in it. Plus 15 quality is not your thing. Yes, 600 horsepower is pretty nice, but for God's sake, drop the automatic gearbox. You need dual clutch to make it work. Dual clutch will be perfect for the looks of the car. Dual clutch, better brakes, definitely more powerful brakes than these brakes. These brakes are actually rubbish. So better brakes, better gearbox, cheaper engine, and maybe let's try it in a different color in BeamNG. Let's try it in black. Let's see in black, replace. Yeah, in black it looks more luxurious this way. So if you want to keep the handmade luxurious interior, yeah, for God's sake, put cheaper engine, better gearbox, better brakes, and job done. It's really, it will basically, it will be acceptable, with like, let's say $150,000 price tag. Yes, people will love it, but $2 million, that's a lot, my friend. That's a lot of money. And unfortunately, the current setup, the current car on the current setup, I'm sorry, but it's not worth it. It's not worth $2 million. But yeah, with a different engine, different gearbox, better brakes, yes, it will be absolutely spot on. Yeah, but I like it. The looks beautiful. The tune in general, it's not bad, but of course the car definitely needs a little bit extra work. But I love it. I love it. This car definitely has a lot of potentials, hidden inside it. So we just need to dig a little bit deeper, and you will definitely find those amazing hidden things in it. All right. The next beast after the $2 million monster, we have the Trackmate Hawk 450. Let's see what's what. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, automatic gearbox. So the next one, it's called the Trackmate Hawk thing, basically, which is a, what was the engine? It's an inline, or it's a V12. This is the V12. Okay, so we have missing materials on the diffuser, but anyway, we have a twin turbocharged V12, nearly 500 horsepower and 512 pound-feet of torque. So let's see what's what. It looks nice. We have see-through windows and the interior and all of that. Beautiful. Let's see how it will run. Yes, it's a V12. It's beautiful. I think it's your car, Mr. Cars 42. Let's see what's what. Here we go. Whoa. Yeah. So, okay. So, yes, it looks great. I'll have to say it looks great. The engine is pretty torquey. It's pretty powerful. The rear-wheel drive system is not that bad, but putting a sequential with a torquey monster and its rear-wheel drive, it's not the best recipe, because first of all, this is not a racing car, and the sequential gearbox is definitely not helping, maintaining nice control, especially around corners. It's not bad. You can actually control it, but suspension feels a bit loose. Like you are braking hard, you are downshifting, you are turning the steering a little bit, and then the car starts. Oh my god, the car starts dancing left and right. You need to control it. You need to fight. You need to fight the weight of the car, because I don't know, there is something happening. The brakes are not that strong enough, and the downshifting at the same time, the car loses control basically, and you have to maintain a nice throttle around corners. Basically, you need to drive it. You need to learn how to drive it. Like, this is the first time ever driving this thing, and obviously before the finish line, yes, we did spun out as you saw. So it's not easy to drive. But when you learn how to drive it, it becomes really awesome. And yeah, too low also. So yeah, it's too oversteery, but I like it. It feels dangerous. It feels danger. It feels like you really need to pay attention. You really need to focus when you drive this. You can't just think about anything else. I mean, when I was driving the Ford Focus, the station wagon before this one, I was like thinking, okay, I need to finish, do the dishes, maybe do the laundry before I sleep, brush my teeth, maybe call someone or check on my family, whatever. I was thinking that, but when you drive this thing, oh my god, you can't think. You only think, oh my god, I need to brake right now. I need to use this much throttle. No, no, this is too much throttle. Oh my god, control it, oversteer. Oh my god, pay attention, pay attention. Don't oversteer. Don't spin it out. Don't get embarrassed. Don't crash it. It looks nice. Be careful. Be careful. Oh my god. So yeah, it's not a car that you can relax in. It's a car that you want to drive, you want to focus, you want to maintain nice control of it. But of course, when you learn it correctly, when you learn it, when you learn how much to put, how much to brake, how much to steer, you'll drive it, you'll actually enjoy it. But for a first timer driving this oversteer monster, it's not bad actually. I somewhat enjoyed it. Could you try placing the relative cam in the driver position? How to do that? How to do that? I would love to know how to do that. How can I put the camera like so, for example? No, this is too much. Come on. Like so. Okay, how can I save it this way? Change the cam to... Yeah, I know. Use... No, how can I save it at this position? Is there an option that I could actually save it at this position? Or something? Okay, press 4. Okay, I pressed 4 and then what? That's it? Ah, okay, so this is the one then. Okay. Okay, let me close this. Yeah, oh, driving this way, it's like impossible. I mean, I'm gonna spin out like crazy, but I'll try my luck. Here you go. Oops, missed the corner. Oh my god, the corner! Missed the corner. So... God's sake! Yes, I will at the end. Whoa. Oopsie. My bad. All right. So driving this thing in that special, steering camera, which was pretty intense. I mean, you really have to focus. Yeah, I mean, I did spin out a little bit, but it was, to be honest, it was fun actually. It was really fun driving in that specific camera because you can actually like looking at basically, the real driver angle. You can see the hood, how the car definitely reacts, left and right and all of these things. Yes, but it's not that easy to drive, but it's really cool. It's really, really fun. You feel like driving. You're not just relaxing, you're actually driving, which is absolutely awesome. Very, very, very nice work, Mr. Cars 42. I mean, yes, it's not an easy car to drive, but it's definitely a fun car to drive indeed. All right, after the Trackmate, we have the Vaz 2101, 1970s beautiful Russian or Soviet Union creation. So let's see what's what. What we have is a 55 horsepower, 1.2 liter rear-wheel drive 4-cylinder engine. That's a smoky exhaust. Okay. Wow. 55 horsepower and come on. Come on. Okay, so fourth gear is like overdrive. Brakes are really sensitive. Look at that foot hard to the floor when we can barely spin the tires. Barely. You know what's fun, guys? You know what's fun? Okay. This car, yes, it's a road car, I know, but it's not gonna be fun driving it here. I have a special area to drive it. So let's keep this area after we finish from the last car. Let's see what's the last car. Let's see what's the last car that we have here. Aha, the Yukio, which is a sleeper car. Okay, let's drive this one. And then let's go to that special stage, which I think the Lada or that Vaz will shine on it. I think I know which one. It's not going to be easy to drive on that corner, on that, special track, but it's going to be fun. This is a sleeper, by the way. Yeah. Wow, what a monster! All right, what a lovely car is this one. I mean, a lot of you, a lot of you guys were like, "Oh, it's front wheel drive. It's too much, it's too powerful. The sequential gearbox will not work." To be honest, this thing actually drive pretty nice. I mean, when I read the word sleeper, I thought, okay, it's gonna be a nice, drag racing machine, sleeper. It will look like a hideous looking station wagon, and then it will smash the quarter mile time. But to be honest, it's a nice track car. This thing actually drives pretty nice. It feels grippy, it feels powerful, it feels fast. It's awesome. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can go to that. But before we go to that, Mr. Triple M, let's go and yeah, let's try a bit of a loose surface driving, because in the past it did shine. I made of course a Lada version on the past. I think modernized version, or a much modern version than this one. This is a 70s one. I think I made a 90s one or something. But yeah, let's try our luck here. Let's try our luck and see what's what. All right, here we go. These things can be fun, and I'm sure of that. Yeah. The open differential is ruining the fun a bit, but when you send it like so, it's really fun. Let's try again. Oops, we lost the license plate. Come on, climb. And send it. Oopsie. Let's inspect the damage. All right, we only lost the license plate up front. It's fine. It's looking cool. It's still awesome. It's not bad actually. The gear ratios are a bit very, very close, as you mentioned, Mr. Neris. But yeah, it feels fun actually. The open diff did actually ruin a lot of the fun, but it's actually surprisingly nice. It's surprisingly nice on dirt roads. It's not that difficult actually to drive on dirt roads. So the reason that I also came to the of course to the automation test track, because I also want to test the Acura, concept replica. Not, of course, not on the rally stage. That would be hideous, but to test it on the, of course, on the handling circuit. So let's see. Oops, we lost something. Oh my god, understeers a little bit. Come on. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wow. Not bad at all. Let's see let's see what kind of what did we lose? What kind of fixture we actually lost. So let's see. Let's see. Looks like nothing. We lost nothing actually. So yeah, this thing actually is pretty sweet to drive. I mean, because I really when I was driving this thing on the Top Gear test track, I thought to myself, this thing is gonna be awesome on the handling circuit, and it did actually. It did actually drove very, very nicely, very, very hard, and what a fun four-door sedan to drive. Indeed, this thing is really, really fun to drive on a very, very tight circuit, on a large fast circuit. It's really fun, super fun actually. All right, now since we finished actually driving basically all the awesome cars, but try the Hawk. Okay, why not? Let's see how many heart attacks I'm gonna be having, but let's see. I mean, the Hawk is not really grippy at all. It's like the opposite of grip, basically, which is like death. But let's see. Oh my God, from the start line. Come on, I want to drift. So yeah. So okay, so this thing actually is, again, not that bad, pretty scary, pretty fun to drive at the same time. So it's like a combination of fast, dangerous, slidey, oversteery, good-looking car, and in a one package. So no heart attacks, but it was pretty scary. I mean, I had to control it. I like it really hard. I had to focus to maintain control of this thing really hard. And yes, we did spin out at the end, but it was very, very awesome to drive. Very, very scary, but also very, very awesome at the same time. So very nice work, I have to say again. Very, very nice work indeed. All right, now let's go, because I wanted to show you, because as I mentioned, because I did the special boring into a tuner dream engine with the starting, of course, the Chrysler 318 V8, and I told you guys that I want to put this engine, of course, in a special car to see what kind of quarter mile, are we looking for? What kind of quarter mile I'm gonna get with a stock 1967 Chrysler V8, basically around 230 horsepower, 330 pound-feet of torque engine. It's not that special, but I really want to see what kind of course, what kind of quarter mile time are we looking for. And what I did is I, of course, revised one of my craziest creation ever, which is, of course, the Grumbler pickup, which was a crazy drag racing machine with a 9-liter V10. That was the original Grumbler. It came from the factory, or actually I designed it with a 9-liter V8, around 600 horsepower, rear-wheel drive. It was a drag racing machine, and now we have the appropriate engine, a Chrysler 318 LA. So let's try the stock version of the 318 LA and then the tuned version that I made on that special video. So we have two versions. Let's try the stock one first, and let's see how it will actually run. So basically, this is the Grumbler, the latest version of the Grumbler, of course, with all of its glory. We have a 318 badge, as you can see on the side exhaust. It's rear-wheel drive. '67 beast, basically. So let's see what's what. The Ukio. Okay, we can try that. Which one is the Ukio? I was off. Ukio's down there. The Ukio. Oh my God! I'm gonna get destroyed hard if I choose the Ukio. Okay, let's try the Ukio against it. Let's see, 230 horsepower, 1967. Let's see. Warming up the tires. Here we go. Let's see what's what. Yeah, I know I'm gonna lose, but by how much? What the? Why is the time like that? Why is the time like that? Stupid BeamNG. Let's try again. I want to see what's the time? What is the time? Aha. So what we are looking here is a 14-second car, basically. All right, not bad. Not bad indeed. So 14 seconds is the stock 230 horsepower Chrysler LA engine. This is basically what can it do. 14 seconds exactly. All right, not bad actually. Not bad at all. I was expecting it to be a lot slower than this. So not bad. Now, of course, let's try the tuned version and see if we can actually drop a full second. All right. Let's go and try the Grumbler, of course, the other one. Now, the other one obviously needs to be special because it's running with 370 horsepower. Now, this is the Grumbler, but this one is the tuned version with the 370 horsepower version, obviously from the video. Okay, let's see if it's actually if it's better. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, the AI is kind of stupid. I know that. Yeah. Let's lock diff. So 13.4. Wow, that we actually dropped like more than half a second. Oh, that's not bad. 13.4 against 14 exactly. Okay, let me try and launch it really hard this time. Sweet, yeah, these things looks amazing indeed, yeah. All right, let's try again, but this time I'm gonna try like launch it really hard this time. See if we can actually make it run. $13.5. Okay, we dropped it. No, we actually got slower. Crap. Okay, one more shot. One more shot. I think I can do it this time. I need to like be super accurate. Let's see. One more shot. Okay. Aha, 13.2. Yes, so 13.2. Okay, that's a massive difference now. So 13.272. So yes, we dropped actually from the stock one, we actually dropped like eighth of a second, which is a significant increase, from 230 horsepower to 370 horsepower basically. But still, this is a heavy truck, ladder chassis, steel body. It's a heavy, big, fat truck, and I love it. It looks amazing. And 13.2, this is actually pretty sweet. Yeah, it's a manual transmission. Yes, manual. 4-speed. I think, no, 4 or 5. I think 5-speed, yeah. 5-speed, yes. The shift is slow because this is a 1967 truck, 1967 technology, 1967 tires, 1967 suspension, gearbox, body, material, everything is 1967, not 2020. That car over there is 2020 tuned, or 2020 basically, gearbox, suspension, brakes. This is 67 all the way, and we are only slower by 0.2 seconds. Yeah. This thing has, 67 interior. Yeah. What a sweet thing. So, Yukio Volvo, which Volvo? You mean this one? The Polestar thing? Wow, Polestar. This thing will definitely be faster. This is 600 horsepower. Obviously, and it's $2 million. Come on. Obviously, it's gonna be faster. This is like Rolls-Royce versus Street Tuner. And goodbye. $12.1. Wow. And this thing actually did bog down at the beginning of the race. Yes, this thing actually did bog down a little bit. This thing actually can get to the 11s easy. But for some reason, it did bogs a little bit down. So let's try and launch it really hard now. Oh, come on. $11.9, yes, 11.9. No, the Ukio will never get close to 11.9. Wow. Would it beat the Hawk? I don't know. Let's see. Will it actually beat the Hawk? That would be interesting to see, actually. Trackmate Hawk. Start. Here we go. The Acura versus the Polestar. Yeah, that would be actually interesting as well. So. That's crap. $11.8. So we actually got faster. Yeah, we got faster. So let's try and launch it again. But this time I'm not gonna drop it. This time I'm not gonna drop it. Let's try and launch it smoothly. Let's see if smooth can actually make it run. Yeah. Oh, stupid gearbox. No, it's slower actually. So dropping it is quicker. But the gearbox actually did. The gearbox actually did, you know, mess things up. So let's try and. No. No, still 12. So dropping it hard, yeah, that was the fastest one, 11.8. This is 10.8. There is a seconds difference, my friends. Yeah. Okay, let's try and get the Acura and see what's what. Obviously, the Acura is not as fast as the maybe Ukio versus no. Let's try Acura versus that sleeper thing, you know, factory versus sleeper, because both are 370 horsepower. Both like are 300 and both of them are like 300 horsepower. So let's see. Come on. $13.4. Wow, this thing actually is not that fast on the quarter mile. This thing actually is embarrassing. I mean, around corners it's beautiful, but on the quarter mile it's actually embarrassing. 13.4. Wow. Wow, indeed. Okay, let's try your way. Brakes versus throttle. Yeah. This thing This thing is good looking. Yes, it does handle around corners great, but in a straight line, a sleeper is, well, it's a sleeper. Okay, let's try it your way. You said brake versus brake and throttle at the same time. Okay, let's try it your way. Where's the, okay. Where's that thing? There we go. Let's see if it's gonna work, you know, the brake throttle trick. Yeah, I think it will. Yeah, I think it might work. Let's see. Yeah, 11.7. Yeah, it did work. Brakes and throttle at the same time and then floor it. 11.7, the fastest time with the $2 million car, basically. So yeah, we are still like a full seconds behind, but it's better now this way. That means this is like the best way to launch it. Brake, throttle, then floor it. Sweet. All right. All right, what do you want to see next? What would you like to see next? Okay, let's try the cop car. Can we say, okay, sleeper against what? Okay, this against what? Okay, okay, I know. Okay, against what? Against the $2 million monster? Where is the $2 million? Here we go. All right, let's see. Let's see if the street boy can actually beat, well, the $1 million man. Are you utter useless, stupid AI? Here you go. I think I shifted earlier. Yeah. This thing keeps dancing, but yeah, I think I shifted way earlier. So let's try again. Let's try again. Sleeper versus 911. Okay, we can try that in a bit, but oh, sorry about that. So 12.4. This is like look at that idiot. Look at this. Look at the Polestar. He actually did 11.7. Oh, thank you. Someone followed me. We got a new follower. Awesome. So look at the AI, because the AI, you know, launched the Polestar, you know, nicely. Look at that, 11.770. Sweet. And yeah, this one is actually, wasn't the sleeper faster than the Polestar? No, because well, the Polestar is running with 600 horsepower. The well, our beast here is running with 340. But you know, it's a lot cheaper this way. So let's try again, but this time against a Porsche 911. Here you go, Porsche 911. This the basic version of it. Okay, this is the Porsche 911 2017 model, basic version. Yeah, where is the Porsche? Where is the Porsche? Show me, where is it? Yeah. Now the Porsche owner is crying for spending that much money on a car, basically this expensive. But of course, the Porsche owner, he's not, he won't give up, so he will get a better version of it. So let's see. Let's see what the Porsche owner has in stock. Well, in his garage, he actually do own a GT3 911. So let's see if we can actually beat the GT3. That would be super hard, but let's start. Let's try. Oh, well, sometimes money will win. Sometimes, you know, going cheap is not your best option, but you know, sometimes, yeah, do money will win actually. So yeah, 1150 or 11 and a half against 12.4. Okay, so let's try 911 versus Acura. Early shift. Well, if you don't shift, you will bounce the limit. Let me show you. I mean, even if I shift perfectly, we can never catch him. There we go. 12.4 again against 11.4. Wow, a full second's difference. So yeah. Massive. It's very wide. Massive wide tires up front because it's front wheel drive. So let's try. Someone said 911 versus Acura. Okay, I'll take the Acura against of course the basic 911. Let's see if we can actually beat a basic 911 2017 model. Here we go. Let's see if we can beat that. Let's see, turn off traction control. V6 versus Boxer 6. Family versus, well, a single man. Speaking up. Yeah. 13.3 against 13.7. Cool. Wow, that's not bad actually. Let's try again, you know, just to be sure that the AI is not an idiot. And I think the AI traction control is on. Yeah, let's turn it off to make it fair, you know. Yeah. Look at that. Wow, 13.3 against 13.6. Yeah, because it's stock. It's the basic. That Porsche is the basic, you know, the cheapest thing. I mean, for example, if you are planning on, like, if you don't have much money and you want a Porsche, that's the basic one, basically. Okay, let's switch sides now. I'm gonna take the Porsche and let's see against that Acura. I'm gonna take the Porsche, but I'm gonna take it in black. And by the way, this is manual. This is the manual 7-speed Porsche. So yeah, basically the rental one, yeah. So let's see, where's the Acura? Let's see if I can actually beat it. We have 340 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. So let's see. Let's see if the AI is just an idiot. Yeah, the AI is an idiot. Yeah, the AI is a big fat idiot. This is how a Porsche run. 12.7. Yeah, the AI is just a big fat idiot, and well, as you can see, this is basically how the number is supposed to be. 13.4 and yeah, 12.7. Yeah, let me show you something. Let me show you something cool, because the Porsche is rear engined, rear wheel drive. Let me show you something cool. Okay, let me show you something cool. I want to come on, stupid thing. Okay, let's slow the time down a little bit. How can I slow the time down? I always forget. Okay, okay, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I want to try something. How can I slow the time? Aha, here we go. So it's Alt. Okay, Alt. Great. Okay, let's try again. I want to show you something cool, because I really need to go. Unfortunately, it's getting late and I really need to get going. But let me show you something. Here we go. Yeah, it's wheelie time. Don't worry about the Acura. Yeah, it's green. Yes, it's green. We should go, but I'm not gonna go yet. So look at that. Yeah, look at that. German engineering in the house. Yeah. I will definitely upload it to YouTube. Goodbye, Acura. Yeah. And my friends, that is pretty much it for our Friday live stream. I really appreciate you guys are here with me. You guys did an awesome job with your amazing cars, with everything you sent me. I'm really happy with you guys. Thank you so much from everyone for sending your awesome cars, for your awesome vibes, for your amazing comments, and for everything you do, my friends. I really had so much fun tonight. I mean, you guys are really awesome. You sent some crazy rich, expensive cars, and well, super cars, sleeper cars, efficient cars. You guys did the lot, and I really appreciate everything you guys do for me, with your amazing support on Patreon, on my YouTube channel, with your amazing comments, with everything you do. I really appreciate that, my friends, and I'm more than thankful for that. And I will see you very soon, my friends, with the Dakar testing video. It will be, of course, held live here on Twitch soon after I finish, of course, judging all the cars, of course, to see which one will be in, which one will be out, and we will be definitely having so much fun with that. And then after it, of course, we'll be doing the Willys Jeep, competitor challenge, which is gonna be really exciting. And I'm gonna be seeing you so very soon, my friends. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, Mr. Matthew, Mr. Thomas, Mr. Maximo, and well, Mr. Bodwin G, and everyone, Mr. Carlos42, for submitting and being here with me. What day, I really don't know yet, but I will try my best, Mr. Matthew Triple M, to finish reviewing all the cars tomorrow, finish them all. And if I have some free time tomorrow, yes, the testing video might be tomorrow. Who knows? Depends on how much free time I have. So thank you so much, gentlemen, from all of my heart, and I will see you so very soon with new things, crazy things, and awesome videos on YouTube or here on Twitch. Thank you so much. Have a crazy and beautiful holiday. Stay safe. Keep making crazy cars, and I will see you very soon. And goodbye for now, my friends.